Kpop Demon Hunters hide some of the craziest unsolved mysteries no one's figured out yet. How did the Hunrix girls summon their weapons? Did the Saja Boys actually die in the end? And how does Jinu return in part 2, looking completely different? This video uncovers every hidden clue, revealing how these mysteries secretly connect and what they mean for Kpop Demon Hunters 2. At the start of the movie, we learn that the first hunters created the Hanmoon, a magical shield meant to keep demons out. But the problem? It was never a true solution. It only acted as a temporary barrier, one the demons could still eventually break through. Later, Celine reveals that only a golden Hanmoon has the power to seal demons away forever. But here's what doesn't make sense. If the previous hunters already knew that, then why didn't they ever make one? And if they didn't, how did they even know a golden Hanmoon was real, or that it could create a permanent shield that never weakens? If you paid close attention while watching the movie, you'd notice something strange, but it never turned gold. So now the question is, why didn't it? Comment below if you noticed this detail, and share your theory on why the past hunters never created a golden Hanmoon. The Huntress girls easily summon their weapons during battles with demons, but something about it feels off. Where do those weapons actually come from? During the fight on the plane, we see Zoey grabbing the thread of the Hanmoon to form and summon her weapon, and the other girls do the exact same. So, it seems like their weapons come from the Hanmoon, right? But here's where it gets weird. At the very beginning of the movie, when the original hunters appeared, there was no Hanmoon at all. So how did they summon their weapons back then? Even stranger, at the end of the movie, when Guima completely destroys the Hanmoon, breaking it into pieces, the Hunrix girls still manage to summon their weapons before creating a new one. That means the weapons don't come from the Hanmoon at all. The real source might be something much deeper. Their souls. Just look at this scene. When Rumi starts singing on stage, Mira and Zoey's souls begin to glow, and the color of that glow perfectly matches their weapons. So could it mean their souls are the true source of energy that creates their weapons? But that's not all. There's still one hidden detail buried inside the girls' swords that most people completely missed. And once you notice it, you'll never see them the same way again. Stay tuned, because the next uncovered mystery will shock you even more. We learn that Rumi's mother was part of a huntress group called the Sunlight Sisters. 3 members total: Rumi's mom, Celine, and a third person we never learn the name of. But here's the strange part. Through the entire movie, nobody even mentions that third sister, and she never appears. When the demons break the Hanmoon, she doesn't show up to help. Rumi never thinks to reach out to her after meeting Celine. So who is the missing sister and why did she disappear? Her story stays a mystery the whole film. Many fans believe she could return in part 2 as the real villain. One popular theory says she left after trying to hurt someone who was half demon and half human. Celine fought her, wounded her, and forced her away. Maybe she's been hiding all along, waiting for Rumi to fail. But there's more to question. The Sunlight Sisters were Korean, and in Korean culture, close family or relatives usually care for a child if the parents are gone. That makes the third sister's disappearance feel even more suspicious. It points to a secret. Share your thoughts in the comments. Do you think this theory about the third sister is true? The Saja Boys. Their story is full of mysteries, and no one truly knows if they're dead or still alive. Early in the movie, Mira tells Rumi she can't wait for all demons to be destroyed and sent back to suffer with Guima. That line reveals something big. Demons can't actually die. They can only be sent back to the underworld. Now look closely. During the plane fight, there are 5 demons on board. Rumi, Mira, and Zoey slice them into pieces, but after the crash, we see the same number of demons flying away. This confirms that only Guima has the power to kill demons for real. But here's where it gets strange. In the final battle, Mira slashes Abby and he vanishes into thin air, meaning he was sent back to the underworld. But before Zoey can strike mystery, he teleports away, proving he's still alive somewhere. As for Baby and Romance, we never see them die and no scene shows their defeat. So where did they go? Maybe they escaped before Guima's fall. But here's the wild part. Many fans claim they actually saw Baby at the end of the movie. In one of the final scenes when the girls meet their fans, a boy at the far end wears the exact same shoes as Baby. His hair color is different, but fans believe he changed it to hide his identity. Comment below if you noticed that hidden detail too. The next big mystery might actually be the reason Kpop Demon Hunters 2 even exists. Rumi's real parents' story. How did Rumi's mother, a demon hunter, fall in love with a demon? Her entire mission was to destroy demons, yet somehow she fell for one and even had a child with him. But what's even more mysterious is how she died. No one knows the truth, except Celine. At the start of the movie, we see Celine and Rumi standing together at her mother's grave. But the film never explains what really happened. It's strange, because even Zoey and Mira had full backstories, but Rumi's mother's story is left untold. Then near the end, when Rumi faces Celine, we again see Celine standing at that same grave. Why? Some fans believe Celine accidentally killed Rumi's mother because she fell in love with a demon. That could explain why Celine feels so guilty and keeps visiting the grave. Others think Guima killed her instead, and that's why Celine's hatred for demons runs so deep. Still, nobody really knows how Rumi's mother fell in love with a demon, or how she died. It's one of the biggest mysteries in the movie, but that's not all. Rumi's father's identity is still a complete mystery. The only time he's even mentioned is when Rumi asks Celine about her demon side, and Celine completely avoids the question. If he was just a normal demon who loved a human, she would have said it. The fact that she refuses to talk means there's something huge about him. Now here's the most shocking part. Rumi is the only demon Guima can't control. No one knows why. Some fans believe Guima might actually be her father, while others think Guima's son was the one who fell in love with Rumi's mother. But none of these theories are confirmed. And that's what makes this one of the most mysterious and emotional secrets in Kpop Demon Hunters. At the beginning of Kpop Demon Hunters, Celine tells Rumi, Zoey, and Mira that the first 3 hunters were the ones who created the Hanmoon. Since then, every generation has always had 3 hunters who protect the Hanmoon from demons. But there's one big rule. For the Hanmoon to stay strong, all 3 hunters must be alive. If one dies, the other 2 can't hold the power together. We even see this in the bathhouse scene, where Zoey and Mira struggle to fight the demons alone. That moment secretly shows how fragile their power becomes when the trio isn't complete. But here's the strange part. Rumi's mother died when Rumi was born, leaving only 2 of the Sunlight Sisters. So what happened next? Who became the next 3 hunters in the years between Rumi's mother's death and the rise of Rumi, Zoey, and Mira? No one knows. That mysterious time gap remains completely unexplained. Comment below your theory. Could there have been a missing generation of hunters we never saw? At the end of Kpop Demon Hunters, when the girls face the final wave of demons, Rumi steps forward to fight Guima alone. Guima launches a massive attack, one so powerful that Shu can barely block it. Then, out of nowhere, Jinu jumps in front of her to protect Rumi. But what happens next changes everything. Jinu sacrifices his own soul, fusing it into Rumi's sword, creating the most powerful weapon ever seen, one strong enough to finally defeat Guima. The moment the blade forms, Junu's body shatters into pieces and disappears completely. But here's where it gets mysterious. Since his soul is now inside her sword, could that mean he's still alive? Just in another form. And if his soul still exists, could Jinu return in Kpop Demon Hunters 2, reborn in a new body? The movie never confirms it, but this single moment could set up one of the biggest twists in Part 2. While we wait for the next movie, drop your prediction below. Do you think Jinu will return? Or is he truly gone forever? If you love uncovering hidden clues and unsolved mysteries, make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned, because there are still many secrets left in Demon Hunters that no one solved yet. We will discover some more mystery and funs in upcoming videos. For that, stay tuned and share this channel with your friends so that we can make a huge community together, and also comment your favorite mystery you want in next video. Goodbye.